Dewey and Ali ate at this restaurant called Trantien, and she was a waitress there. She saw her and then said, you know, Dave, you should meet this girl. Brought me there. I started eating her for about a year, and I'm pretty sure she knew I was interested, but she didn't do anything about it. And then finally, she got hold of my number, and then she called me out of the blue. And because her accent was so bad, I didn't know who it was. So I said, you know, I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong number. And then she called me back again, and we made a date. She wanted to go to church. She was a big church girl. We went to church, and then I think we've been together ever since. Is that accurate, huh?
Not really. The thing is, like, I call you and then I take you to church because I felt sorry for you. I thought you was a guy who, you know, stalker in London drugs. Because you told me you worked for London drugs. Wasn't specified what kind of job it was.
Well, I didn't want to show off the fact that I was a professional and, you know.
So the purpose of me taking you out was, you know, I felt sorry for you. I wanted to go to church. You know, to give you some
for the record, I think this is full of, I think she genuinely really thought I was funny. She's getting a bunch of bozos who are hitting on her, you know, the typical guys who were giving her 20, 30 bucks for tip, you know, asking her phone number, and they were drug dealers, and then here comes a nice guy like myself who's giving her $1 tip, $2 tips. But you know, I made you laugh. That's why you went out with me.
The other way, you know, I'm like, oh, I want to take you to church. I want to give you some encouragement from church, and you know, nice.
Nah, that's a sub excuse for asking me out on a date.
You tell me about the proposal.
Okay.
It
is like, okay. One day he came home and he's like, hey honey, I have something for you. And I say, okay, what is it? And then he's give me the box, like, you know, the paper box. And then I open the box and there's like a ring inside. I'm like, wow, looks so nice. What is this? And he's like, yeah, it's nice, hey, do you want it? And I say, yeah, of course I want it. And he's like, if you want it, you got to marry me.
So, she knew that we were gonna get married, so it was quite difficult to, you know, do something special. So like, basically I came home and I said, hey hon, I think you know what this is. I think you know what inside. I think you know what I'm gonna ask you. What do you think? That was it. Because we pretty much knew we were gonna get married, and we didn't have.
Like, doesn't matter which way he proposed, but I like him, I love him, so I will receive it, you know, anyways. So it doesn't matter which way to me. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't know.
And nothing in the house.
Yeah, she's kind of like a volcano, you know?
Yeah.
There's something seeping inside of her. She's mentioned this over the last 6 months, you know, I want some furniture, I want some chairs, and then sometimes it erupts and you know, she blows up and starts yelling at you. And then finally today's the day, you gotta go buy furniture, otherwise she's gonna go crazy. So that's what it did. We went to go buy some furniture. The house has no furniture. I've never had furniture, by the way. I've never even had a curtain. Vince knows that.
Like, I need a bed, I need a kitchen table, I need drawers, I need a sofa, and I need some sort of light for the living room. That's all I need.
Yeah, she does a lot. She does almost everything. Since I've dated her, I probably shut off like all my household chores, because I don't even check when my underwear is running out. I don't know what I'm eating for lunch because she just does it. Okay, it just pops up there. I think one time I was working, all of a sudden I saw a dish there, and she said, "Oh, that's your lunch," and I can't remember when she came in the pharmacy. It was just there. She does a lot of stuff that I don't have to worry about anymore. Sad look. Shit. Shit.
I don't remember any romantic thing you do for me, honey.
Well, think. It's been like 2-3 years.
I know, but I try to remember, but I don't see any romantic thing.
There's gotta be something romantic.
Do you remember?
I took you to the park.
Oh yeah. We went to the park together, and we you know, lay on the park on the ground. on the sunshine day together. I think that's romantic. Don't you?
Yeah,
What's the romantic thing that she's ever done for you?
most
Her
romantic.
birthday.
My birthday. What do we do for my birthday?
I got you a cake.
You did?
Yeah. And then candles.
You did?
Yeah. And then I make dinner for you too.
Gee, I don't remember that.
Good memory.
I don't remember that at all. Was there anybody there at my birthday?
No, just you and me.
Oh. What did you get me?
Just a cheesecake and some candles and
No present. What did you
oh,
give me?
present. A watch, the red watch.
Oh, that was last year, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. We're the real couple.
Say that again?
I said we're the real couple. All we do is just work, sleep, and try to maintain a relationship. I don't think we have any romance. I'm sorry, honey. I'm starting to see the truth now.
Yeah, no romance.
There's no romance, right?
But that's okay.
And
you sing a song for me.
I sung a song.
Yeah, that's what's
That's
romantic.
romantic.
We don't.
Not a lot.
Only one thing is,
Yeah.
sleeping. I
Yeah.
like to sleep a lot,
Yeah.
and he likes to sleep a lot.
Yeah.
That's it, I
Yeah.
think.
What's your favorite number?
9.
I said, hon, look at this. And I took the dead bugs and I said, listen, there's one and there's two. That cost me $680. You see that? Do you see what I'm showing you? 2 bugs. You know, I was like, oh, okay. Now I can sleep.
54 plus 15 is 69.
70.
How enthusiastic are you about having kids?
Very. We already placed an order.
I would like to have 2 max.
9.
69.
70.
Point out thing that Lai brings into your relationship.
The most important thing. She's generally a good person. She comes from a great family. I think she would be an incredible mom.
Like we built the relationship together, but he's the thing that he's very easygoing. That have our relationship is easy to to keep going and build stronger relationship. The second thing is he's good at making decision when to do something. That like something about financial or business or booking something for the wedding.
Traditional. Beautiful eyes. She has those big, gigantic eyes that it makes no sense. You know, her head's only so big, but her eyes are gigantic. And her hands are tiny. They're like Smurf hands. 1, 2 words.
Adjectives, yeah.
Yummy and hot.
High temper and funny.
Trying really hard trying to get her because she was a church girl, and
It was cold.
yeah, and she had her uncle who's kind of like the guardian, kind of like a big castle. You couldn't get through the gate, man. It was like the whole family, like, wouldn't block the way. You had to like overcome all these things. First the aunt, then the uncle, then the house, then the church. Then after the church, and after all the things, and then there's then you get the girl, right? So that like it was hard. It was like I was like trying to get all that. It was, like I didn't have to charm her. I had to like make the uncle like me. I had to make the aunt like me. Then I had to make the mom like me. Then I had to make the little kids like me. Then I had to meet the pastor. I had to make the pastor like me. I had to have dinner with the pastor. Then I had to dinner with the pastor's wife. And then all this crap. And then finally that week there. That's when we got there. And then I don't know. It was tiring. It was hard. It was difficult. But then. We finally made it, I think, and then that was probably the most romantic because it was hard, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, and she was difficult to get. She was difficult. It wasn't easy.
I'm not difficult.
It was difficult. It was kind of like the Tour de France. You need a lot of stamina, man. You're driving like 22 hours straight.
Oh yeah, you live in
no sleep.
You live in the riverbend.
Yeah, I lived in
South
Riverbend.
side.
I was living in Riverbend.
And I lived
she,
in North Side.
she lived on North Side. So I was hanging around with her at 3 o'clock in the morning, then I'd drive back, I'd get a few hours sleep, then go to work, and then go hang around with her all day long again. And had to pick her up sometimes, have to drive her home. I was spending a lot of gas, a lot of time, and yeah,
Isn't it worth it?
yes.